Good evening, viewers. This is Shaukat Khan YouTube channel, and today we are discussing. Previously, we discussed about the prevention of infection disease, and today we will discuss of the invention of antibiotics and the definition of antibiotics. So let us start. Inshallah, this is more interested for the peoples, and inshallah we will get the benefit of this my video, and let us start. So first of all, we will see the invention and definition of the antibiotic, and second one will be how to use the antibiotic, and third one will be the side effect of the antibiotic. So invention of the antibiotic was it was invented in 1928, and first invention was the penicillin. It was discovered by the Professor Alexander, and it's discovered by him, and after that started the antibiotic. Previously, before this time, there was also antibiotic, there was also medicine, but there was no any specific name of the medicine, and before that, the most of so many organisms which until now we are facing the bacteria and organisms. So their name was discovered in 18th century. So the antibiotic was invented in 1928, and the first antibiotic was the penicillin. So now there is so many groups of the penicillin, so we are using for the infectious disease, and otherwise there is another so many other antibiotics came in the market. We will discuss about all these antibiotics also, and the second one will be the definition of the antibiotic. So viewers, antibiotic is the medicine. It is a powerful medicine to kill the bacteria and parasites in the body, and to minimize the growth of the bacteria in the body. So in this case, we will start the antibiotic, and it will kill to the bacteria, and we will reduce the infection. So antibiotic is a more powerful medicine to kill the bacteria and to stop the growth of the bacteria in the body, and that's all. So how to use the antibiotic? This is a more important part of our lecture, because as long as we know the use of antibiotics, so we can get the benefit. But if we don't know the use of antibiotics, so we will not get the benefit. Even we will get the more worse our condition, and that's why we have to use the proper antibiotics. So in that case, when the patient is in the hospital, so hospital, because of doctor, they are starting the antibiotic, and they know how to start the antibiotic, how to give the antibiotic, and when it could be stop the antibiotic. But most of the people, they are taking at home, and as a outpatient they are getting the medicine, and some of them they are buying the medicine from the outside without the prescription of the doctor, without the consultation of the doctor. So in that case, the people actually they should know how to use the antibiotic. So antibiotic, number one, the type of antibiotic we have. In the syrup form antibiotic is there, tablet form antibiotic is there, and capsule form, and last one the injection form. Injection form antibiotic, mostly it is used in the hospital, because there is some side effect of the antibiotics. So if it is worsening the side effects, so that patient should need immediate hospital attention. So in that case, the antibiotic which is we are giving by the IV or IM injection, that should be in the hospital, not at home. Other medicine like capsule and syrup and some kind of tablet, and we have antibiotic in the ointment form, in the cream form. All of these antibiotics are available in the market. And first of all, this antibiotic we have to use very carefully. And if we are using the antibiotic at home, so most of the people, if it was observed before that the most of the people, they are getting the antibiotic but they are not completing the course. So some people, they are getting the antibiotic 1 or 2 days and they are getting better, and they will stop the antibiotic, but the symptom will be subside, but still organism will be there, the parasite or bacteria will be there, so it will be reoccur the disease, and the disease will be worsening more when you will stop the antibiotic. So in this case, we have to complete the course of antibiotic at least 3 to 5 days to 7 days. So it is depending on the severity of the infection. But if the other problem, if we will stop the antibiotic in between, so that again when we will start again the same antibiotic, that will be not work in our body, and that will be resistant for the organism, and that organism will not killed by that medicine. So this is a global phenomenon that the resistance of antibiotics is increasing. So in that case, so many people, they are not getting the better from the antibiotics. So in that case, we have to change the antibiotic. But this is because of the at home, or we cannot change unless until we have to discuss with our doctor, and then we will be able to change the antibiotic. So this is very important, that whenever we are getting the medicine, whenever we are starting the antibiotic, we have to complete the course. Even we are get better with the 1 dose or 2 dose or 3 dose, but we should complete the course of antibiotic 3 days and 5 days and 7 days. So this is the depending on the severity of the condition. So in that case, we will get the benefit. Otherwise, we will not get the benefit, and we will restart the medicine. That will be not work for our body, and our organism will not die with that medicine. And in that case, we are unusually spending our money and time, and that there is some side effect will be there also in the body. So next, third one, we will discuss about the side effect of the antibiotics. Because there is so many side effects in the antibiotic, but it is not so severe unless some antibiotic was complicated. And the first side effect could be vomiting, and nausea, and abdominal pain, and diarrhea, and skin rashes, and skin rashes. Sometimes it will be increase and itching on all over the body, and in this case, we have to stop the antibiotic if we are getting, especially in the skin rashes, when we are observing the skin rashes. So in that case, we have to stop the antibiotic. And other cause of other side effects like diarrhea and vomiting and dizziness and loss of appetite. This is only the time being. Later on, it will be stopped. So no need to stop the antibiotic. But if there is any rashes on the body, and we have difficulty of the breathing, and we are feeling the dizziness, all this kind of things, we have to stop immediately the antibiotic. And if we take the antibiotic, we have to seek to the doctor immediately, because some antibiotic, there is a, we have anaphylactic shocks are there, patient can fall down, and in that case he have breathing difficulty, dizziness. So in that case, this is the life-threatening condition sometime. So in that case, we have to approach to the hospital immediately. And other all this small kind of side effects could be worsen, and it could be stopped with the time being. So no need to bother about these things. But if we have any severe condition, so in that case we have to stop the antibiotic and we have to go to the doctor immediately. And because this is the today's topic, and this is a short terms of discussion, because we cannot prolong all our video. So I hope you understand, and you will get some benefit of this my explanation. And inshallah we will see later and with the next video. So if you like my video, if you understand something, you have to like my video and subscribe my video, and don't forget to bell icon. So thank you very much, and bye bye. See you inshallah in the next video.